na kita kakaro, na ako masubari kami kamerung baka mga kari kinikaway, akam do konteror kayo. Kama ako nang kanin, no sina ko matayo, yamsing kami, ay, anak ko masira oray, ke? Ay,
Okay, thank you. We'll wait for the Pathfinder adventurers to go and rest.
JSS kamu konan suk, JSS kamu konan suk, si primary. Ay, ay,
All right.
ayan kayo, sinang dagi ni kanuan nanapog,
We want the parents here. Yeah. We want the parents here
ay, karo, kamatayo ka naman, ikikimay.
because these are the informations we need to share our children.
Ay kay, tayo no ay ka, sinab mga prinsipay na kuya, aratay.
And we're going to talk about biblical foundation of establishing a home.
Ante pandaye, sinamaruruagi na, dakan tinukuno mente pay para yon, ikatiyan, teusu.
And number one,
Number 2 na.
come closer now.
Kemay kay.
To remind our children with.
Sinakaurong niya aratay.
Number one,
Number 2 na.
there is time for everything.
Yay tayo ni bahay ni kabani.
The Bible in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verses 1 to 5 or 8, it says there is time for everything.
The minute the makuro teluwa, tikibutuwa na kunwanua, ataw.
Yes, there's a time to be born, time to die.
Yay tayo ni bung, tayo ni mate.
None of us think that we'll live forever.
Agad man na ako na ni makan na keto gina.
Pastor is 65 now.
Kaya mi bas dati matamin tayo saking ay tuway ono pi man mawana rin.
Next 2 months, I'll be 76.
Ang kanne huwag kita na makain na ayar kon nono pi may ono wa.
And the power is going down.
Sorry,
76.
76.
No, 76, yeah.
Oh.
Still young.
Basta, you are very healthy. 76.
And so, everything, the Bible says there is time. Time to be born, time to die.
Ayar kita wayo ngaya isimu itabun na naririgin kay ke. Yes, ang okay. Yay tatay ni bung bungiya kita tayo ni mate.
There is time to plant, time to harvest.
Tatay nununig, tatay nanay tay.
Time to build and time to break down.
Tatay ni kajay tatay nurubay.
That's what the Bible says.
Anya na tayo katipay para.
There is time to get married.
Ayari po niya ba tatay ni Yain?
When that time comes, you can't stop it.
Kanero ko tayo na nakuha ko ng tokoya.
The trouble with us, we want to get married quickly.
Ba, taman may buwa ko na.
Not yet time, not yet ready.
Esway yung tawra, esway po tayo na.
I advise students here this afternoon.
Ikaw ringin kami, atay, ngay, tipakan tayo ay,
When you study, just concentrate on your study.
kana ko matibay, kabani amoy ang uyay, kana ko nga, tayo ka po nga na mo ang taripon.
Studying with boyfriend or girlfriend, don't mix.
Ayari, taka matibay, yagi ko taki ma, taka matibay, meron ang timano at yain.
They don't like the benzene, they pre-mix. No.
Kanga kaginta, diba, kaya, taki.
You see, when you study, just concentrate on your study.
Ayarang kana ko, kamatibay, ano po ni kamatibay na?
There is time to study
Ay po tayo na ba ni kamatibay?
and give your best to your study.
Ang kabani am tayo ng kamatibay.
Don't study English and then you find another in your phone, a picture of that young man from the north.
Ayari tayo ko yaba ko kamatibay ito, ni matang, ako sino na matiman na timan may titiram miyang.
You know what will sink in.
Wata yung kanya patira na menandam kanta ni.
Not English,
Sa kita tayo ni matang,
but that man.
ano ko nang yung watiman yan.
So study, study, study.
Ayari kamatibay, kung kamatibay roy.
I may have to give advice about studying.
Ito ba na nga tiwagi ang kawag ibugin ta kamatibay.
When you study, aim high.
Ano kamatibay, kabani am yung ko na narita
Try to be
kamatibay.
a pilot,
Yaw yaba ko na virus.
a doctor,
Ito kita,
a scientist.
sa sarap ako.
Right up, pastor.
Ano may iya to, tinahin missionary.
Because If you fail, you can hit the top of the trees.
Parang ka nakakakuha kinokoroy na rekakakuha.
And, they advise-
Kunes ni ka kangayay ka
And they said, when you aim at the sky
parang ka nakukuna ko na rin ka ba niya may ata.
and you fail,
Ang ka nakuha kinokoroy.
you'll hit the top of the coconut trees.
Ako to koroy yon ka nga tau bugin jeni ke ka nga
If
tabara.
you aim at the coconut tree
Ka nakuna ko ta ko yang wat.
and you fail, you hit the roots.
Ko yang wat tirari tinakon jeni ako na ko kanya ne wala ba
You
kaya.
know, in Kiribati, we don't have mountains,
Kamada igiri ba siya kaya mawa.
so that we can look up.
Ayari sa ka sinataraya tayo.
But I suggest to you, aim high, aim at the sky, the stars.
Ayari ka na kaya mawa ya bara. Tarari yon, tara tinang, tara karawa, tara titoy.
To be the best teacher,
Pakunari ka ba, tisarili yung kuya, takaban yan,
to be
tabangan.
the best English teacher,
Pakunari ka ba, tisarili yung
to
tatay,
be the best maths teacher.
Pakunari ka ba, tisa numera ng tabangan.
I know from experience that Kiribati is very smart in maths.
Ay, kami na tayo, parang kayo, kakasipon din wala, kaya ni Kiribati.
I went to school with some of the Kiribati students,
Ay, nori ayo, atay kaya ko busy.
and they very smart in maths.
Na, ako wala rin ako atay na tuwayo. Sa
Fijian-
tawa, natin,
Fijians are very poor in maths.
Kaya ni busy, punta na, punta kaya na yan, match.
So, aim high, aim high.
Ayari, kabani am tara-tara na kung natin kabani ang tamaro.
When parents send you to school,
Kana-kana ko yung kami ami, karoon na kung tiriri,
only one thing they want from you,
sito ko na tayo tangin na mayroon.
best grades.
Tibuy yata mayroon.
To progress to another class,
Pakuhangan ko na ni mga anak ko na rin mina.
I think I better end there because I'm going to continue when I get to the next point. So here we
Kaya ito
are.
kumagay, basta na mga anak ko na rin mina. Mga yan ng kanya, sabi na ikay.
So you don't mix boyfriend and girlfriend with study.
Tayo ko ta kang timani at jay ni
In
kung tatay ni kapatay.
Fiji, maybe not happen here in Fiji when a boy and a girl take friendship very seriously.
Kaya ki rigyan may busy. Kasi mo biro to.
It's like a ball, oval in shape.
Kanga yun di kasi buwari kanga orange.
You can hide that oval shape.
Kuha ko na ni kanaba, di kasi buwan niya.
And finally, the college sees this and terminate those two.
Kabanantay, atiray, yanoray, ya kabanya.
I'm glad that does not happen in
Mali yan,
Kiribati.
ngayon, agad tibi ko kuha niya, kagina ako ng dikik.
So just concentrate in your study.
Ayari, kabanya amin tayo, kamante po yata, tayo na yun. Saan? Kaya?
There's a...
O tayo ni mani na ba?
The question is, there is time to look, and then we're going to answer who's going to look where. The question.
Ate sila kaya kangay, yay tatay, ari kanga ko na, kay para.
You can read the text or no?
Kamu ko na ano wala katikibuhan, kaya kamat.
He that finds a wife finds a good thing.
Antay eri, inora buna, di ayine, inora te paya,
Finds favor with God.
Inora aliasan nangan na tiatwa.
He. Who is the he?
Antay ti,
A man. No.
timani, no.
And the wife?
Other wife,
Yeah. So the husband looks for the wife.
Ayan, repon siya akin formula niya, sinabay na.
Man goes do the looking.
Timani, ina tara-tara, sakit siya ini.
The wife stay home.
Kaya siya ini, siyo ko na mayangam.
Don't go around girls looking. The boys look.
Tayo na ako na ko nga, yawayo ngay. Bati mani, tabi na hani, bayan na tara-tara.
You know,
Kamataya,
in our culture,
narakati,
the men,
timani,
they go fishing.
anak ko nakaw.
They hunting.
Anak ko ni katipiman.
Girls stay.
Ang ko siyo ko. Ano ko siyo ko ni mayangam, bago ko naman kakayag. Sinakiyagyan na tayo.
You know, in the story of Isaac in the Bible,
Amnora, roro ko nitakan di para.
they had to look for his wife.
Abe ni kakaya buna.
Abraham talked with his best, honest servant.
Ay ito kung nataka biram kaya kabayan tamarwa yung utaka ay imawag na tamarwa.
His name is Eliezer. Eliezer.
Awara na Eliezer.
And he had to make an oath that he will find the wife.
Kita beri tayo ang tawan gangat dito ta po yo.
And you know the story. You know the story.
Ako man tati karak.
They go and find Rebecca
Awan ako ako niya ni Rebecca.
in Rebecca's home.
Ni mayangan Rebecca.
So that is very important.
Nanya
We
ka.
look.
Ngayon mani tara sige kaya nako. Awate ge akan nako tiba-tiba. Ati ako nan nako si kakain mo. Kaya ka timan.
We look for something beautiful.
Stara takabania damarwa.
We look for something precious.
Stara erang ni kakawak.
We do look for rubbish.
Sisa kitara kanga ti mangyang.
We look for gold.
Si stara.
We look for silver,
Stara ti silewa.
diamonds.
The diamond.
We take time to look for that.
Sana ratain taraan.
And I put it to you girls, you better wait. We need to find you.
Ayari tayo naire. Tatani nga. Asina po nung kari ko asina kakao.
You're like gold.
Si tabong ko yung
You're
kuha.
precious.
Kanga iya kaginti na.
You're like a flower.
Kanga kaginti we. Ari ti jirang kay. Ya kagin we ti wan arang sigiroy.
That is where we need to find you.
Awan ng kanya asina ko na ni kunya. Awan ni kunya ko pa ko mena yay.
And we know that men look for the wife.
Asa daya mane antara ke akakaya doya at yay.
I when we look for a wife, there are certain things to look for.
Ayan. Di ba yan ang kakawag? Kanano na ba si kangaya bura? Yay baye ka si Rinanoy. Ke? Kasi mo kin nagkuwagin dito mo. Kami siya misina kana tabi ginan. Ke bangat na iraw ko mo yan. Ayaw. Wala ko.
And then we said, what to look for? in
Ato
our-
sila gini kangay. O tira asina daraya.
So-
Yung temane.
Girls, this is what you need to look for in a man.
Atay na nakawuray. Ayo tabay ako riya daraya. Iraya mane.
Okay, first thing, that man should be what?
Demon. Tira tabay ako na mo nuri ro
He
temane.
needs to lead the priest. He is the priest of the home.
Kuna daraya ba jamata. Ang ayay na tinano ni Mel ni Kirishan inano ni Mel.
Needs to lead the family to worship in the morning and in the evening.
Kanga jamata na kuna ni kaira tataro maurin temoni ngapong ante pakantay.
Girls look for that kind of man
Ayun kaya teka gini mani ang kaginan.
who loves Christian life,
Akang ay baba ni nano ng temel tiaro.
not a young man who just like to smoke and drink every weekend.
Sa jamata kang ay kababa ni anatay temo ko at ko
The wife.
abay ganan ni kakawag na ba. Temani na nakunan natay nakaroya roya nakunan nang roya nakunbuna.
Demonstration is a result of what they see from us parents.
Tabay si karoya ngay ratay an kabarabaran tabay si karoya ngay karo.
They will look at mother and father
Anadarat tesina ate karo.
and they will imitate what they do and say.
Awan na ba niya ngoy apatira ayan ang karoya awan na tayakin na.
That's very important because dad and mom set the stage for the children to learn.
Anya na ni kakawag bang kami karo. Sika venia teka bayri kakawag ibugyan na sila patira aroya.
When a young man wants Christian life, it does not just happen anyhow. They see it from their parents.
Kanano na ba ayong ate mewa ate merwa ate mani kajayne. Iya kirikin tabo na ko.
And
Kaya
this,
kakairikin man temayang.
and this young man will catch. They said it's not taught, that is caught.
Awan ito bayar, siya kita bayar sira inak, ereriya kinak. Ito bayar, apun de kina bayro na ibugin na inunuri ano mo yan.
One thing about this man you need to look for, knows how to praise and affirms.
The man ya sira ina bandaraya, damat ako na nangatene po na po, ako na bakang nangatiriyay.
I will be talking on that issue when we maybe get into the mainland. I will be talking more about that when we
Okay,
get.
yung mga maruruwa kinakan na kanano pa sila ko ni tira narito.
Very important
Ay kare ni kakawag.
to show appreciation to our wives.
Ay ang kakawag ba kung nakanga ni Busimaya rito ni kain na bang.
They know how to say thank you, ma'am, for the preparation for the meals.
Kasi nakanga na ba, nagarawa na ba, aka nga, ngayon na ba karo sina, ngayon na ba nas,
So we need to see how we can see a young man that is suited for us.
ano nga sina ko na yun kunin at mane, ay pun puro iroy, may risikanta ni ngayon.
And we need to see a young man who is steady, trustworthy.
Sina kataya na ba, niya ko iya ba, sina, nura na ba, dati ni mane ane ba, di mane ay ito ni maginagiraw na.
So it's not just an easy matter to pick a boy.
Kaya siya kita ba nakakaro, liniyagin ti mane kita.
There are many things to consider,
Aray ni mo yung sabaya, kung napundi mo, antaray, tiyay na ini.
and he should be one that they can trust. They don't have to worry about work.
Anak ko na ni maginag, di ba yari karoya?
This man will support them.
Ba, inayay na boto ka, di mane ay.
The man that is filled with the Spirit.
Di mane yun na, unagay na nun na timaw, at timarwa, timaw na namak.
And we see this young man, pure mind, with pure words.
Ay nanuragin na nanayang ko ay kang timarwa, awan na tete eskiroy.
So there is more to just finding a young man.
Ay, inanang ni may siliga, ikakawa. Ito one ba ito one?
We look after his health
Inatararwa, mauri na kamarurungin na.
so he can keep healthy
Payangan tim na to ni marurung,
and not force the wife to be a nurse when they get married.
ay siya kaya kang ayayin, ayari kinayari po ba itinis.
The girls, boys, this is what you need to check on your checklist.
At ay na
That the
ano di ba ako na rin niya inam checklist ng kayo?
girls must be loving,
Dahil man, kay ba ako na rin inuring ka ni Ron.
hospitable.
Na rin niya rin at tangira at mawa ka nga din.
They know other works in the home.
At ay mawuri na rin kinti mo nga.
They can cook.
Ako na yung
They can
kuka.
care for the children.
Ako na ang tabi kini atay.
They listen to parents.
Ang kakawa ko na kuyaya karo.
This is the type of girl, boys, that you need to look for.
Ang kami atay ni Mane, ano di ba ya kamliya inorya. Naruya atay na yun.
Not the girls that when the husband is away, trying to tempt other young men to come home.
Sagi, takan na kang atay ni ang kanano. Bayan ako na ko tuwari ti Mane. O niyay, kaya mangkakaya na ko to. Naan ko tarin tuwari ro, nakita wantay, kaya nga tiya kagyan.
But watch for those kind of girls, boys.
Tara roy, na kanaan, atay ni Mane.
They inviting you home, they say there's some drinks home, nobody drink it, and you better watch.
Anya ko na hindi, nga ano ba, ako po ko na mo na yaw si kita tira, kakagintay niya kanya. Kung na riyan, tara roy.
I was speaking a little bit, that young woman should connect, join your families together, your family, young man, and her family.
Tayo na ba, nila ko na kangan, ni karikit, tipon na no, imeri na iya, anausyo tawari temane, anausyo na irit yain.
Some girls come and they break up the relationship between sisters and brothers.
Tapi man na ini, aro kunti mo yan nga, awauruin na baro yatin na anuso.
We must watch for those girls.
Sinariya iroin tara,
The girl have to join their families together.
Yain iriya ikangan busimaya uso.
Sometimes when the brothers and the sisters meet,
Dapat ay, yabuhay ko ta kain sa uso, bata,
one brother does not turn up.
Teman na yakiro.
And then maybe auntie is the one who stops.
Ya ko na ano ko ba na ka? Ko ya orito ya me kanire boom ka naron ki.
Sometimes because the wife is very good worker,
Dabata ya jay ne punti sa maguri ang tamaro.
hold high position.
Pata ito wa tinakwa ning dia
Or
ta.
maybe she has a lot of money
Pata ning mo siya naman.
and then look down at the elder brother's wife.
Ya ba ang kanya kang tara-tara di ka ya kain tu suware.
Culture still stands. You must call him, that is uncle. The older one is still the uncle and the wife is the auntie.
Kataya karike ta kanine ni tamaro ang kanano pa yedi kay kawai na koy nanausu kain na pa.
When we get married, doesn't lose our relationship as fathers and mothers in our families.
Awan ng kanya rin kakawag. Payanaki, enaki karike te yin. Takawa mana kung koy romjay na baka ko mana koy ate usu kung koy te mana ko na kami ako koy
And in 1 Peter 3, 1-5, it says, the woman that dresses the inner being, inner soul.
Awan mo ginang kita ginagyan koy te yin eh. Koki kunni kain ko te kunni kaya tamaro. May sinanukum.
That's very
Ay
important.
nanong. Erang kakawag yan.
We can be looking well,
Sigunan nang intayin tamaro.
using all the kind of gel or the grease,
Sigunan ka po nga na nakakinarisdagin ng kiyamong doja karuto ni kitira.
shampoo,
Doja shampoo.
and then we have